Back at it again, folks. S.P.G here. Yo, I just wanted to get this off top of my head because I've been thinking about this the last few days and I didn't do it yesterday, but I meant to do it. But I wanted to give everybody my top 5 favorite rappers of all fucking time currently. And I know it's probably going to spike all kinds of fucking comments and shit. Maybe. Who the fuck knows? I'm just curious. But I'm also just, I want to put my 2 cents in the music game. Everybody else gets to fucking put their 2 cents in. Shit, why can't I? Alright, so start at number 1. I'll give my number 1 right now currently is Logic. Some people probably won't agree with that, but to me, bro, Logic honestly just fucking hits all them walls just right, man. So I got to give it to him, bro. He's got a lot of projects he's done on the side. If you don't know any about like some of his side stuff as like Peanuts or like Doc D, like you need to get up on that, man. He released an album as Doc D called Planetary Destruction. And if you haven't heard that mixtape, whoo, man, that's some good shit. And it was all MF Doom inspired. So, like, it was really cool to see his take on that and how he did it. But just over the years, Logic has really just done it up for me as a rapper. I know some people probably won't agree with that shit, but that's their opinion. You ain't gonna sway me on that shit. At number two is really hard for me because I can't put either of them side to side. I put them both side to side because I can't put one over the other because they're both just that fucking great in their own way. So my number 2 spot belongs to Ice Cube and Del the Funky Homo Sapien. If you have no idea who Del the Funky Homo Sapien is, that's crazy. But hey, man, teach their own. Some people just don't know some people. But I mean, I'm pretty sure you've heard of him though. Del the Funky Homo Sapien is the same guy who raps on that Gorilla song called Clint Eastwood. He does that song, and I think he also does Rock the House on that album. But yeah, he's the rapper on that fucking song. And that's actually Ice Cube's cousin, fun fact. I don't know if anybody knew that, but now you know, you informed. But yeah, Del the Funky Homo Sapien and Ice Cube, the way that both those guys did music in their own era and during that time is insane. And I really wish they would have just worked together. Like, that shit would have been fire. That shit would have been fucking fire, dude. Fire. If those two would have made a whole full album together, whoo. Man, that should have been clean, but we probably won't ever get that, so it'll live on up here. But yeah, Ice Cube and Del the Funky Homo Sapien, I probably have to sit at my number 2 spot because I can't put either one over the other. And so sit at number 3. That brings it to 3. Number 3 would have to still belong to A$AP Rock. Y'all probably know who A$AP Rock is. I made a video on him earlier. Shit, I'll make a million fucking videos on that motherfucker. A$AP Rock is one of the most defined rappers I've ever heard in my time. 29 years old. Heard all kinds of fucking music. A$AP Rock is the reason why I love white boy rappers. Like, that way that motherfucker go up in there is insane. It's crazy. His discography of like a lot of unreleased stuff he's got is crazy. The man's got a lot of fucking music. And the fact that I feel like, I mean, he's probably got his culture. I know he's got his own culture, his own groups of people, but like, I feel like he should be even bigger than he is. But, you know, it always circles back to everybody's entitled to their own way of thinking about things. So I can't hope that, but shit, if you don't know who A$AP Rock is, whoo, you gotta get up on some A$AP Rock, bro. That motherfucker know how to rap, and his beat choice is insane every single time. So we're bouncing down to number 4. Number 4 would have to belong to Westside Gunn. I fucking love Westside Gunn. I just did another video on Westside Gunn. I can't get enough of fucking Westside Gunn. Bro, the man's movement, the man's ideology, and how he does his music is insane. It's crazy. And it's crazy how much just stuff he's got released and out that you can go fucking listen to. Like, it's crazy. That man is a true artist, and I love that shit. I am so happy I decided to jump into that man's wave of fucking music, and I need more. I need Fly God is Awesome Part 3. Where's that at? We need it now. Please give it to us. And then we're going to go down to number 4. Number 4 is also a double spot I give it to because these guys actually would consider themselves producers more than they would rappers, but they definitely have a clean rap game, and that would actually belong to none other than the Mad Villain, MF Doom, and Madlib. Both those guys as producers have really just changed how I look at music, how I listen to music, when I look at stuff for samples and shit, and just diving into samples from other songs. Like, the way those guys produce stuff, the way they came up, the way they influence certain people in the rap game and just music culture in general is fucking phenomenal. And I think more people should know and listen to MF Doom and Madlib and just their beat choice from back in the day, and then listen to those sample songs. Because, like, dude, those guys were, man, they were the life of music. So, and that's why I had to give them both a double spot at number 5. And I put them at number 5 just because, like, I know they would consider themselves more so producers than rappers, but I mean, all the love is still the same. And so that's my top 5, folks.